Hey, my name is Brian Taylor, and I'm here with a big block Chevy that I've recently put together. This is the fourth in a series of big blocks that I've built using a mixture of new and used parts. This one I'm calling the poor man's LS7. I came across a set of LS7 pistons on Kijiji that I couldn't pass up, and so I decided to build a motor around them. Here's a list of what I've got into this motor. For new parts, I put in a new set of Scat Pro Stock rods. They're fully bushed. Comp solid lifter cam 11-604-5. Pretty healthy cam. Brand new set of Brodix Race Right rectangle port heads. I originally planned to use iron heads on this build, but once I did the math, this seemed like the way to go. Head bolts, gaskets, brand new QF Quick Fuel 850 carb. I hate using junky old carbs on my stuff. Put a brand new carb on it. Wind water pump, solid lifters, comp push rods. I used the high-tech ones that had to be measured to the right length for this build. The braided fuel line, new oil pump and pickup. There's lots more new parts like oil, spark plugs, carb studs, lots of little odds and ends, alternator bracket. But that's the highlights of it all. The used parts, I found a standard 454 block out of a motorhome that was in just beautiful condition that would work with those standard pistons. There's the pistons there, picked them up for 200 bucks. Comp high-tech timing set, that's the one with multiple keyways and the Torrington bearing on the back. Forged 454 crank. I've torn apart a lot of 454s, and this is the first forged 454 crank I've ever came across. So they exist. Single plane intake. Some kind of Chinese one. It looks good, works good. Comp gold roller rockers. Those are the 1:7 ratio. Deep oil pan. I used the biggest oil pan I could find on this thing. This motor would work awesome in your race car or maybe a mud truck. It's got about 12.5 to 1 compression. Probably making somewhere between 500 and 600 horsepower. So, got all listed, every dime and nickel that's into this build. Now let's go hear it run. Comes down over here. Okay, got my whole team here. I've just run this motor for maybe 20 minutes today with all those brand new parts in it, breaking in the cam. There's a few just nothing special parts on this motor that I've thrown in for free. For instance, this is just a stock HEI distributor that's locked out. I didn't charge nothing for it. Old old plug wires. I just threw some on because I don't know what'll be on there for headers when it ends up in whatever vehicle it ends up in. These are just my junky headers that I use for running motors with. I put a alternator on it and a starter, and I put one of my nice laser cut alternator brackets. So I'm asking $8,300 for this unit. That's best I could do based on all the new and used parts that I put together. I had hoped to build this cheaper, but once I started realizing what it takes to do a motor of this size and this compression, I didn't want to cheap out on stuff. So here it is, poor man's LS7. Thank you.